Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street lights, people, up in the sky, far away. There's a magic world where we play. Come with me, and you and I will be happy. I don't know. Welcome back! It's episode 6, everyone. I'm learning new chords on the ukulele. It's not the same 4 every time now. It's 2 of the same ones, and 2 different ones. Maybe more? I don't know. Welcome back to Skybees to the sequel, where, oh baby, everyone who's watching this series in the future, give a big shout-out comment to Lucas Kit. See, what you don't realize is if I was not making these and releasing them early to the channel members, I would have never learned that what I needed to do is get a bog-standard, regular old jar, and that can be used to house, apparently, a cow? That seems cruel. What would be the purpose? Cooking with blockheads? That's not the right jar. That's like an evil jar. That's like a masochist jar? Sadist jar. A masochist would be if they wanted you to put them in a jar. Maybe the cow is a masochist. Maybe I'm a sadist and I want to do it. You don't know. Maybe what I want to build is a bog standard jar. You put a little button at the top, that's how you plug the thing up. And apparently we can put our lava and our water into that, which is good. Because I think that's what we were doing when we left off. This is probably the... Whoa! Why is there always hair in my mouth when I go to record? Is this the biggest tree we've got? What is that? Okay, welcome back. We're gonna carry right on from there. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna grab our comma, and we're gonna break off as much of this as we can. I'm looking forward to a day, possibly in our near future, where we don't have to do this anymore. That's what I'm looking forward to. Where we're gonna have some sort of better tools for this sort of a thing, where we're gonna have some sort of automated systems, where we're not gonna watch apples fall off the world, and just feel a little bit of heartbreak on the inside, knowing that we'll just never see those apples again. I mean, we'll grow new apples. We'll definitely grow new ones, it's just that one's gone forever. I'm playing this on a new operating system today. My mouse is not quite set right. It's okay. I'm gonna just power through. And yeah, all these buttons are working fine. Good, yeah. Okay. You know what? We're alright. We're alright. How are we doing in terms of... Oh my gosh, we have a full stack of saplings now. Kind of. I'm gonna take one out and replant it. Well, no. No, I'm not. You know why? Because we finally have a full stack of saplings. That means I can mess up 64 times before we run out of trees. Oh my gosh, we've got 2 more right from the chickens. Well, I don't think actually the chicken birthed that. I'm not really sure where it came from. None of that is important. What is important right now is that we get some sand and we turn that into glass, unless we already have some. It doesn't look like we do. And then we use that sand in order to make glass panes, and then we use those glass panes and we're going to use them to make a regular jar, which we can then put all of our lava and all of our water in, and then we can get them back out into the clay buckets. And folks, it truly is just a wonderful, magnificent thing, isn't it? The fact that we finally know what it is we're doing, and we finally have a direction to head in. Again, I've actually got quite a few tips from the channel members that we might go over some other ones here in the near future. But, I mean, Maria Moore, for example, explained that how these trees work. And yeah, there is a likelihood that 3 of them together... I actually got a couple of comments about these trees. 3 of them together might make a big tree, but apparently never 4. So there's no reason to ever have 4 planted. And yeah, that's good to know. Just learning lots of useful little things, lots of useful little tidbits that will come in handy for us in the future of this series. So again, big shout out to them. A big recommendation, I mean not a big recommendation, more like a regular sized recommendation, that we go ahead and start planting seeds for whatever reason. I don't know why, but we could go ahead and do that. I mean, now that we can make as much dirt as we want to when we need to, it would be nice to go ahead and maybe, you know, since we've gone off in this direction to have our lava and water generator, this is temporary. As soon as we get the actual, like, 6 pieces of cobblestone, we need to build a real cobblestone generator, like the machine one. Then we can take all that down and maybe turn that into a little garden, like a little farm sort of a situation. Farm! I don't know why I said it like that. We're gonna make ourselves a little farm. Lovely little farm over there. It's gonna be lovely. And then we're also going to need to make ourselves a button. Now, for the entirety of this series, I've had this crafting table on a stick here, and I just don't use it, and I don't really know why. There's nothing wrong with it, and it's always with me. I'm just so used to having a place where I go to craft. But there's a glass jar. There's one of them. We're going to need more than that, because we're going to need one for water, too. And I understand that what I could do is I could have this one, just plop it down, like, I don't know, right there, and then I could put the lava in it, and then I could take the lava back out. But I'd rather have 2 of them. I want one for the water and for the lava, and I don't need your sass about it, okay? You can all just be patient with me here. It's not going to take that much additional time, so just take a deep breath, and then watch this. Watch how satisfying this is. Oof. That middle click sort there, how beautiful is that? We've got so much stuff. I'm ready to build good tools, like good cobblestone tools. And that's not even really a good tool, but it's going to be so much better than these wooden tools. My goodness, are you kidding me? It's going to be great. So let's go ahead and make ourselves a second glass. There we go. And we're very slowly building up a stockpile of these because we're doing them 8 at a time. How beautiful is that? There we go. Glass jar. Beautiful. Oop. Where's the... Oh, I never put the water in there to begin with. Well, as you can see, the ceramic bucket is now damaged. It's 1 use on lava. Not with water, so we're kind of fine there, but it is 1 use on lava. So as soon as we dump this out, I think it's going to shatter into a quadrillion little pieces. That's not an exaggeration. That's exactly the number of little pieces we're going to end up with. So there was really no reason to have 2 of those, because I just did the thing that I said I wasn't going to do, which was... grab them individually. But whatever. There's still a potential that this floor might catch on fire, and that's fine. It's whatever. We'll plop that down. I have many questions. There we go, though. There we go. And we do have a wooden pickaxe for some reason. I'm still not sure why. But I'm just going to crouch down right here and collect... Oh, sweet heavens. Was this almost a disaster? What happened there? Why did that happen? Why did that happen? Let's break this, actually. You know what? Let's just... We're gonna do a safety situation here. And we're gonna recollect and then replace that. Actually, no, we want that to go away. Go away completely. Now you should go straight down. That could, I mean, imagine if that had gotten over there and actually, like, broke that piece. I don't know about that, folks. Don't know about that. Don't like that at all. Don't like that. Now remember, we only need 6 of these, I think, to make the Cobble Gen. And then there's an additional item. I'm trying to remember now. We need 6 cobblestone, a lava, a water, and what else? What else was it? Some of you folks are already thinking, geez, Reese, how could you have forgotten that you need glass? How do you get glass? We gotta build ourselves a furnace, so we actually need to get 8 of these. There might have been an alternative method for getting glass, but at this point, how good is it going to be to finally have a furnace? This is one. I'm going to make it right here next to our chicken. I need to check the results of that poll, by the way. Of course, that's not how you make a furnace. Why would that be how you make a furnace in the game? Why would that be it? Who could say why we would want something as simple like that, like the normal recipe? Can't have that. Fine, how do you make glass? What do you want me to do, okay? What do you want? You want villager trades? It's not gonna happen. Arc furnace, get out of here. Energized smelter, Shrek off. Redstone furnace, forget about it. Furnace. You've got to be kidding me. You've absolutely got to be kidding me. And I didn't see any alternatives for glass. I don't know about you folks, but I didn't see any alternatives for glass. So I guess I don't know. Make me more water. I feel like we should have more water by now. Can you also make water? I know you're super hot, but can you make water? Oh, apparently if I give it an empty DNA and some water, it'll make... Yeah, that's not exactly what I was looking for. I guess you do need to use regular hot to get more water. And we do need more water, unless there's some on the screen right in front of me right now. But the reason we need more water is so we can use this alternative recipe for clay, which will be easier than what we've been doing. I don't want to make any more bone meal. I'm tired of making bone meal. I don't want to do it anymore. Leave me alone about this whole bone meal situation. I'll go ahead and I'll get some more sand, and we'll do that right now, in fact. And the reason we need more clay is because we need more clay balls, is because we need to make another one of these. And the recipe for that is you got to bake up... Well, shrug off. Where is it? Not a flower pot. Why won't it let me just use the... Whatever, I don't care. There we go. We've gone all the way around. We've got it up there now. We need 3 of those, so we need at least 1 clay. So we do need this sand piece here. Beautiful. And then we need the water. How is that going? Oh, good, the tree grew. All right, it's not a big one. It's all right, though. That's fine. Can we... We'll do a little comma, and then we'll do a little... That's not the right tool. That's not how you go about doing that. That's not the most efficient way to do it. I mean, I suppose it would break it in the end, but at what cost? If I got these mixed around, that's the comma. And that's the wooden mattock. Oh, what a fool I've been, confusing the 2 of those. What a silly simpleton. Let me go ahead and correct that. There we go. They're back in the correct order. The thing is, they look very similar. I mean, I understand that they do look different, but they do look very similar. And I'm used to them being in certain positions. That's how I tell them apart. It's not necessarily what they are, so much as where they are in my inventory. So that's almost done. So I guess while we wait on that, we could have been over here doing some more cobble jacking, which sounds inappropriate, but I assure you, it's, you know, like when you're a lumberjack, what do? You're lumberjacker, right? You go lumberjacking. It's the same thing. I promise you, if it sounds inappropriate, but it's just when you cut down, you know, you're a lumberjacker, I'm a cobblejacker. That's what I'm doing right now, and we're gonna be doing this for a while because we gotta have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 9. What is that? I don't remember my times tables. It's been literally centuries since I was in school, back with old Abraham Lincoln and George Washington. A lot of people didn't know that they were in school together, but they were, because both Abraham Lincoln and George Washington were actually immortal beings, and I was with them in the immortal plane, and George got sent first, so he had to come down here and be the first president, and Abe got sent a bit later, and then finally was me. And then a lot of people don't know this, but I am also an immortal being. So when I say that I am older than you, just call me Grandpuff moving forward. That is a reference. That's let me tell you, babe. Let me tell you, you're not gonna know. If you know what Grandpuff is, if you know what I am referencing when I say Grandpuff, comment. Don't Google it. You gotta genuinely know. This is gonna be a test of your childhood. What did I determine this was gonna be? What is 8 times 9? 72. What you got for me? Well, that sounded like you had an egg for me. Where'd it go? What'd you eat it? Did you eat your egg? I'm not even upset. You do whatever you want to. You're a free unit. Gonna make myself... Oh, apparently I'd never done that before. I am inclined to disagree based on previous experiences. You know, we could also make... No, we don't need... I was going to say we'll just make new lava, but we don't need more lava. This lava and this water, once we're done here, we're done. We might make more water in the future. We could definitely use like an infinite water source, but for now we're good. Go ahead and get that cooking up again. I think I foresee my future. I can see into my own future now. And it's going to be this. It's going to be doing this. We might as well have this down here because we need 72, I said. So we're going to need to stack plus... wait, did I say 72? So 64 and then plus 8, I guess, to get to 72, if we actually do need 72. If that is what I said before, I don't remember. Well, we're halfway to a stack now. And we're not... we're halfway there. We're living on a prayer. We're losing a lot of them into the lava. Maybe I need to be, like, pushing into it. It'll push me back out once a new one is formed. Ah! Ugh! Maybe let's not do that. Comment down below if you saw that coming. I don't believe you. I don't believe... How could you think that that would happen when I'm so good at Minecraft, historically speaking? Just gonna eat up all those apples and get to healing. Maybe we'll push in on this side, closer to the water. Yeah, maybe that'll be what we do. It might even have been wise to build this in such a way. Man, I built a crazy one once in one of my earlier, like, Sky Factory series, where I feel like I don't remember where I ripped the design off from. I think it might have been a Hat Films video, perhaps. But the idea was that you would have one lava and 2 water source blocks, because water was easier to come by. And it would drop into 2 positions, and you would just alternate between them. So you would stand facing it, and you would break, 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 and there was, no matter what, there was always a piece of cobblestone ready to go. So you see how that we had that little moment there where we were waiting on a new one to be made? Yeah, no downtime. It was a 0 downtime design. It was perfect, but I'm not doing that today. Because, I mean, here's the deal, right? It might actually save time. Considering how much effort we're gonna have to go through to build the cobble generator, now that we know in order to get a single piece of glass, we've got to get... I mean, let's go ahead and double check that recipe, but I'm pretty sure it said that the furnace was gonna require, yeah, compressed cobble all the way around. That is insane. There goes my first pickaxe. What a shame. You know what I can do now, though? Is I can actually build a better pickaxe. We can... Well, maybe the game might say no and not let me. Let's actually find out whether or not it lets me make a vanilla pickaxe. So far, it looks like it will. Folks, we've got an upgrade. We're in the Stone Age now. It's so easy, an actual caveman could do it. Don't tell the Geico guy, though. He might get really upset about it. It might lead to a network TV show that doesn't go very far. Oh my gosh, is it just me, or is the lava also being formed faster all the way up until the moment where I questioned it, and then it stopped, but now it's doing it again? But I'm curious to see whether or not it stops now that I've pointed it out, and it doesn't look like it's going to. Can I just hold this button down? Like, the concern with holding it down is that it'll eventually break that wooden block back there, but it doesn't look like it's going to. It looks like we're on a real roll right now here, people. We're on an absolute roll right now. There's a ton of uncollected cobble back there, and I'm okay with it because it's not going anywhere. 64 cobblestone! That was a quest, apparently. Should we go collect some of this back here? Because I think we probably have, yeah, a stack. Whoa, exactly a stack plus 8 now. Should we check the quest? I haven't really been paying attention to the quests in some time now. So where are we? Is that this one here? 64 cobblestone? It would have been good if 64 was how many we needed, right? To create, let's see, if we, you know what? Hold on. Watch this. If we do this inside of here, I can put this like that, and then I can hit balance grid. And that'll give us 7 of these, which is not enough, because we have to have 1 more. Excellent. And now we can create the furnace. Da-da-da-da. Apparently also a quest. Where was that at? Down here? I like that it doesn't even mention that it's necessary for this, though. It's like, yeah, make 64 cobblestone. Doesn't mention that you're gonna need it for this here. Unless there's, like, some alternative to using glass, but there doesn't appear to be. So, that's unfortunate. Why are there so many different recipes? I mean, I understand you gotta have a recipe for, like, yeah, the ceramic. But then also, this one down here has the ceramic and the metal. And then this one down here is just the metal. So why not just have this recipe? Right? I don't get it. And it can cycle through all the different things. I have no idea. This one doesn't cycle. This one's rock solid. Well, no, it started to cycle right after I said that, because the game likes to mock me cruelly. What? What? Is my fly down? What are you looking at? You want a name, don't you? Fine. Fine. Hold on. Let me set up the furnace first, okay? I need you to just be patient with me here. We're going to put this in there and this in there. And then that's going to give us one of... I mean, hopefully this is going to give me... I know what I would like it to give me, and there should be enough in there actually to make 2 of them. Charcoal, baby! But can we make... No. I was hoping we would be able to make tiny charcoal or charcoal bits. Apparently there was not enough to make an additional one. But that'll be enough to make 8 of those if my math is correct, and it still should be. So we'll come back to that in a minute. Let's find out what your name is while we're waiting. So we need to go to members and read off all the channel members. No, not right now. Not right now. That's coming. Don't you just you wait. Just you wait. We'll get to that. Right now, though, what we need to do is go to our channel, community, and... Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, the options we had, so pulling from viewers, and then I had 2 suggestions in there. So we only got 3 viewer recommendations. So my 2 were the original Chickadee McDuckface, or Cluckety McDuckface. It was one of those 2, whatever it was. I went with Chickadee. So my 2 were Chickadee McDuckface and Cluckety McDuckety, which I thought was the dumbest one. But then we also have Howdy McClucker. So I guess I'll give the percentages. We have Chickadee McDuckface at 10%, Howdy McClucker at 20%, Chuck McCluck, like that one, at 10%, Gregory at 20%, just Gregory, just normal human named Gregory, which is how I used to name my pets. I had a cat named Robert at one point. Great cat. And then the dumbest one, the one that I accidentally said in a previous episode, unmeaningly, Cluckety McDuckety. He's not even a duck. Cluckety McDuckety is at 40%. So as of right now, unless any channel members want to rush the poll and change it, as of right now, with half of the channel members reporting, so there are enough to change the results, where it's not set in stone, but for this moment, its name is Cluckety McDuckety, and I guess we should make a sign or something commemorating that. What am I doing? I guess I need sand is what I need. I guess I need to make some more sand so we can make some glass. And I'll tell you what, because I don't want to waste it, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to just cook up one thing. That's a waste of the charcoal. What we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll just get 8 pieces of sand, and we'll cook them all up in one go, and then that way we're getting the full use out of that single piece of charcoal. And I started to break it right there before it had actually transformed, but it doesn't look like that's a problem. If you start to break the wood, it'll still change. So that's good to see. Cluckety McDuckety. Good gosh. So that's cooking up. While that's going, we do still need 6 more pieces of cobblestone. Come on. Don't do this to me. I wonder if this angle makes any difference. I was crouching before because I didn't want to accidentally walk off into the deep dark here, or whatever this is. Oh my gosh, there's cobblestone down there. How did that happen? Actually, though, how did that happen? I have so many questions. I need answers, but not at this moment. Give me that. Thank you. And now we say goodbye to you. And you, my dear friends, we're done with you. We're carrying on. We'll hit the gong and spread the cobblestone to Cobble Gen 1. Now, back in the day, and I'm assuming it's still the case, you could top this thing with a chest, but I remember also finding out that maybe it didn't need to be topped with the chest, but I kind of like the way it looks when you top it with a chest. So that's just going to produce cobblestone inside of itself now. You can kind of see back there the water, and then the lava, and then it comes together, and then I guess the pressure of the infinite lava and the infinite water constantly pushing on each other. I'm trying to make this make sense for everyone. The pressure of the two forces combining in the middle pushes the recently created cobblestone up, and once it's in the chest, it's hardened enough that it breaks off into a cube. But then it never stops. The process is constantly going, constantly pushing new cobblestone up into the chest until the chest is full. And I wonder if we should add a second chest. That could be a lark. I don't know if it would actually work with a second chest, though. I think it would only put the pieces, and I might... There we go. Okay, I guess that's if you hold down shift when you put the chest down, it doesn't connect them. That's interesting. Okay, no, it will fill both. That's good. That's good. That's what I like to see. We now have a stack of cobblestone in here. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot, Shrek. Gosh darn it, I did it again. I did it again. I forgot. We're protected by the tree. The tree will protect us. Oh. Hello? See, we're good. Come fly over here now. Come die over here. Don't they drop good stuff? There's just the one. Was this like a solo raid? Was he... Oh no, what if he was a youngin'? What if he was trying to, like, prove himself to the tribe and earn his stripes or whatever they say? He didn't do a great job. He's dead now. I would weep for him if I cared, but I don't. Alright, so now we're going to take all of this down using the mattock, because that is the proper tool. Although we could probably go make a better mattock. Hey, can we just replace the tool head? Is that possible? What if I just, like... What if I just come over here and I put cobblestone in here? No? No. That's fine. That's fine. That's fair. I don't know why that would work. But let's go ahead and we'll go in here because I do like I do actually genuinely like the mattock. It's useful to have a tool that can, let's see, the versatile farming tool is effective on wood, dirt, sand, gravel, and plants. Yeah, it's a pretty solid tool, and it does everything. You just need a pickaxe bit, an axe bit, and a skinny noodle. And it does look, though, like we're going to need some more of these. So we'll make a few more patterns. We should make a whole bunch of patterns. We're not hurting for materials like we used to be, so we could do that. But, ooh, actually, what do we want to make these out of? Where's my Tinker's book? I always forget the details of what you want to make materials out of, because there's pros and cons to everything. So let's see. If we go back into here and we go to our Tier 1 materials, we will find wood, stone, and flint. These are the two that we have access to, and kind of bone, but only really bone mill, but maybe that counts? I don't know if that counts. It might count. What does that net us here, right? 100% durability, 2.5 mining speed, 1.25. It also gives us piercing. It's not too bad as a head, though. That's like as a tool head. As in terms of a handle, not so great on the durability. So if we wanted to make, like, because that has two heads, technically, so could we have a stone head as well? So we got 130. I guess it's not a percentage. It's like a total. 130 durability. Mining level stone, that's the same. Mining speeds, actually, okay. So actually, we'd probably be better off using stone. And let's see. We probably do want to use wood as the handle of the options that we have available to us, so yeah. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to use cobblestone for the axe head, as well as the pickaxe head, and then for this skinny noodle, we're going to use just your regular old wood. And we still can't name things in here. I'm wondering if maybe that's an ability that's just been... Because now there are anvils in the game where you can name things. Maybe that's where that's at. I don't know. But we're going to make a mattock. And if we want to compare stats with our mattock, we can put it directly next to our original mattock. And I'm saying mattock an awful lot, but the durability is way better. We're going from 64, or well, 75 total to 162. So that's massively better. This one's got Cultivated 3 and Knockback. This one has Cultivated, Knockback, and Stonebound. I didn't really read, though, what Cultivated does. And maybe Cultivated 3 is like a super buff to have 3 of. Cultivated. Tool practically grows more materials when repairing. Practically grows more material when repairing. I guess that means it repairs itself, right? Or what does that mean? How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I don't know. I don't actually know what that means. Your tool mines faster as it wears out, but does less damage. Okay, I don't really... whatever. It is what it is. We're gonna tuck this away inside of here now. We're never gonna forget it, though. It was our first tool. We also should probably make a new comma, or maybe like a semicolon or something. I don't know. The comma is a precision reaping tool, mowing down plants and shearing animals. Again, do I want to use it for plants? It doesn't really seem to harvest. I don't know. It needs a cross bit, a fat bit, and a skinny bit. Which means we need to reference this again, because which one of those materials makes a good cross bit? So this doesn't really matter what material you use. It just adds the different stats. So cultivated, stonebound, piercing. I don't think we're going to be using our comma as a weapon anytime soon. And we're not going to have access to a necrotic bone at any point in the near future. Not the near future, in the distant future of 2045 maybe, when we actually manage to get ourselves a bee. By that point, possibly. What do I need? What do I... Right. Oh, no, that's the comma. No, that's the comma. That's the mattock. I need a new comma. Did I say I made a pneumatic? I'm a pneumatic. That's like air-powered things. That's different. That's not what we're doing. What do you need? I'm sorry. Fat blade, this cross sticky bit, middle bit. Okay. You. And then, I don't... Might as well you, I guess. And then also, like I said earlier, this. Might as well just make like a stack of them. And we're going to want to make the final piece that I've not forgotten. The blade part. Is it this blade? It is. That's the one. Awesome. And now, finally, we can put the pieces together. Look at this. This is a sizable upgrade. This is the most sizablest of upgrades we've ever had. And the next thing we build will probably be a pickaxe as well. We could probably build a really snazzy pickaxe that we can repair indefinitely, but we don't need it at the moment because we're just, I mean, what, I mean, it's just making cobblestone for us. I think we're good. Oh, let's go ahead and give this a shot. That was great. It didn't even break. There's plenty left. And how about cutting that tree down? Oh, so much faster. So much faster. Folks, we are living in the modern age now. So we're making decent progress, finally. We've got ourselves a furnace where we can cook stuff up like a real boy. We've got ourselves a Cobble Gen. We've got ourselves a place where we can start planting crops and things. And we've got real tools. Soon, little chickadee. Cluckety McDuckety. Soon, I'm gonna let you out and you're gonna be able to roam in your own little space. I'm gonna get you a friend. We're gonna make another chicken seed. I have to reference how to do that. I've forgotten. We'll need more seeds. We're gonna have to expand our grass, first off. We might actually, you know what we could do? We could relocate. We could convert all of this into dirt and then grass, and then this could be where Chickadee is, and then we can move all of our nonsense out of here. I don't know if we can pick up campfires, but also I can rebuild campfires. It's not that big a deal. That would be the concern, is that Chickadee Cluckety McDuckety would stand on them. I have to reference his name. But yeah, no, listen, stuff's gonna get done in the future. The reason I'm saying that is just because there's already grass here, so rather than trying to have grass stretch out over yonder. In fact, you know what, folks? You know what? Gosh darn it, hold on a minute. Let's take all this extra dirt that we're not using, and watch what I'm gonna do now. Just watch this. This is gonna be so cool. Look at this. I'm gonna get rid of this wood. I don't even care that it's falling away, because we don't need it anymore. We're living in the future. Look at that. I'm gonna do the same right here. I'm gonna do the same literally right here, not using the comma. I'm gonna use the proper tool. And you thought I was gonna fall out there, didn't you? So did I for a minute. But look at that. That's a whole 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 additional pieces of dirt on which we can start trying to get seeds. And it's a beautiful thing. I'm gonna move these composters. No, I'm not. I'm gonna fill them up first so that they don't go to waste. And I'll tell you what else I'm gonna do, folks. I'm gonna thank today's video sponsor, the channel members. Yeah, do you think like some business gave me money? Get out of here. So as of the time of recording, and of course there'll be more and different channel members in the future, but as of right now, you know what? Let's do time newest first. Knife or Knifey, Heather Hancock, James Davis again, David Grindle, Spont Gaming, Raoul Bastiansen, great name, Bass Odding, Jenkaz64, Connor Edwards, Ben Redout, GSNL, Ryan Wilson, Gertgoff2, Gilliam Moyer, Jake Yates, Maria Amor, Purple Lemons, and Lucas Kitts, our lovely, wonderful channel members. Thank you all for your continued support. You are the ones who are literally making this series possible. In a sense, you are the video sponsors, but in a sense you're also not, because you're not. I guess it really is all down to like your perspective, isn't it? It all depends on how you choose to view things. I choose to view you as the channel sponsors because it makes this video sound more impressive. And now, how far are we from being able to make one of these? Oh, we've been able to make one of these. We should do that soon. I was also told I need to build one of these and start automation. So we'll get around to that. And someday we'll make bees! See you folks next time. God bless you. Goodbye.